Hi, Democrats. Today is Friday, August 26th, and it's time for the Chair's Daily Life. Happy Friday. So today is August 26th. It is Women's Equality Day. That means 101 years ago, the women's suffrage movement came to fruition, and women, women got the right to vote. And so we are, as the Oklahoma Democratic Party, we are celebrating this with an event hosted by the Women's Federation. Tomorrow is equality. We're having an Equality Day rally at 11 o'clock, Oklahoma City at the Cole Community Center. Come out. It'll be fun. There are over 35 candidates who have committed to coming. And so this is a to do what I keep begging you to do. This is an opportunity to meet the candidates, hear candidates speak, ask the candidates your question. It should be fun. There should be tons of Democrats that you can share time with. I'm looking forward to it. That's what's happening today on August 26th. I also have to mention, since I'm listing the date, that we are 74 days away from the election. 74 days. That is 2 months, 2 weeks. My question to you is, what have you done to help our democracy lately? You have 74 days to educate yourself and educate others to make sure you get as many people out to vote as we possibly can. Our candidates are neck and neck. They're not, usually our candidates are predicted to lose by great amounts, but right now we are neck and neck with our U.S. Senate candidates and our gubernatorial candidates. And that's enough reason, I hope, to get you motivated and get you out there. We've got to change who is representing us in our state and representing us in D.C., representing our state in D.C. And so, again, we have candidates who have a shot. Every election season, I hear how Democrats don't have a shot. I don't know why she's running. I don't know why he's running. They don't have a shot. This cycle and what's happening nationally, what's happening in our state, is that people are getting fed up with the shenanigans that is happening, that is coming out of the Republican Party. They're getting fed up. They're exhausted by Markwayne Mullin coming out and saying, there's no such thing as a free lunch and we shouldn't wipe out those loans. Who's going to pay the taxes? All while he personally, two of his businesses got over $1 million worth of loans forgiven. Where was the outrage then? People are tired of the shenanigans. And because of that, Democrats have a shot. People are now looking over the fence, looking at Democrats, and they're saying, we can do better. But the only way we do better is that we get out there and vote. I'm glad that you're watching me. I'm glad that you check in with me every day, but that doesn't get a vote. Please hear me. Hear the words that I'm saying. Pick a candidate or two and support them. And I'm going to say, like I said yesterday, support them in the way that you get engaged. There are many limits as to how people can get engaged. And I don't want to isolate you to one, which is why I list all of them. If you can't leave your house for whatever reason, you can phone bank, you can write postcards, you can share social media, and you can call your friends and make sure that they know. If you want to get out there and you have a car and you're willing to drive and drop literature for a candidate, do that. If you're not comfortable knocking on doors, drive a candidate. They need your help. If you're not comfortable doing any of that, donate pizza and water to the candidates and their volunteers. That would be incredibly helpful. Donate money to the candidates so that they have money for cards that they can leave on doorsteps. There are all the ways that you can donate. As Jenna Harkins is famous to say, donate your time, your talent, or your treasure, or all three. Pick a couple of candidates, and whoever you are, no matter where you live, you have at least 6 candidates to vote for come November. So this won't be an empty ballot. There are opportunities for you to get out there and help. And when I say get out there, it's figurative. If you can, like I, go to events and donate money, do that. If you can't do that, there are other ways to be engaged, but there is no rationalization or justification for not helping. Our democracy is at stake. Our democracy, education, and healthcare are all on the ballot in November. And if you let the 27% of registered voters in Oklahoma decide for you, then you get what you get. But you're watching me, and so I know that you're better than that. You want better for Oklahoma than that. So I strongly encourage you. Pick a couple of candidates, get to know who they are. Get to know who they are. Educate yourself on their platforms. And then share with as many people as you can and help them make a plan to show up and vote, whether it be absentee ballots, having it sent to their homes, whether it be early in person, which is the weekend before, or voting on that Tuesday. But please, we are very close. And we're closer than we've been in a long time. We are very close. But the thing that's going to make it happen is if we all show up and vote. And if you need some inspiration, just keep in mind that our current governor pretends like he doesn't know about unions. He pretends that somehow teachers are forced to join a union when we all know better than that. But that's who's running our state, and we have an opportunity to replace him. Our current governor has scheduled executions in our names for every 4 weeks for the next 2 years. That can be stopped with a change in governors. Our education system is under threat. The Republican who's running for superintendent of public instruction is a fearmonger. And I feel comfortable saying that. He is stoking fear. He is stoking anger when what we need to be doing is focusing on ways that we can educate as many students as possible. We need to be focusing on ways that we can make kids feel comfortable for the time that they have to be in the classroom, be it virtually or actually in the classroom. And we need to focus on ways that we can, stop the teacher flight. That's what we need to be focusing on. And all of this other woke indoctrination nonsense that he's talking, and trust and believe, he's the one that's talking. We have an opportunity to make sure that we have a real choice, someone who's in the classroom and who knows what's happening right now. We have a real choice. Gina Nelson, we have a real choice. So we need to get out there and vote. So educate yourself on the folks who are going to be on your ballot, and then educate everyone you know and make sure that they get out and vote. That's my message for this weekend. It's the weekend. Every candidate who's running, whether they're running for city council or whether they're running for governor, every candidate who's running needs volunteers. Every candidate needs volunteers. So find the candidates that you like, and I'm asking for you to at least pick 2, and figure out how you can help them. Figure out how you can help them. They need your help. We're very close. We can get across the line if we all show up. Alrighty. So for those of you who are going to the Women's Equality Day rally tomorrow, I hope to see you. Stop by my table and say hi. For those of you who will be working with candidates, thank you, thank you, thank you. And for the rest of you, and those 2, I'll see you here Monday at 4:15. You guys have a great one.